What is up, you guys? It is me, Tanishia, and I am back with another video. Hey girl. Hey. This is Luvme Hair's brown highlight boho braids deep curly glueless 5x5 closure pre-cut short curly wig. This wig is 100% human hair, for those of you who are always wondering. When we talk about the 5x5 closure, we are talking about this area right here that I am currently applying my makeup to so that she can blend with my head seamlessly. She comes with not one, not two, but 3 combs, which 2 of them on the sides are removable. We have our removable band and we have our adjustable straps. In our closure area to our wig, we have a couple of the boho braids. The braids are only in the closure part of this wig, which I love that. This is really, really cute and innovative. I would have never have thought to only put the boho braids at the top of this wig like this. Get into that. And if you are wondering what I used, y'all already know, Tanishia's best friend is always somewhere close by. Let's just talk about this. First of all, look how they've taken the braids and went from dark to light and added the boho curls on. I'm ready to put her on. I don't know about y'all, but I'm about to put her on because in the back, the hair is free. There are no braids back here. The only braids are up here. Up here. Put her on like we do as usual. Nothing too hard. Make sure everything is safe and secure. We don't need anything slipping, coming off. And we want our wig tight enough to withstand, but not too tight to where we get a headache. Make sure that your combs, if you decide to leave them in, are not flipped out all crazy because we don't want no humps. Make sure your ear tabs are over your ear like so. And here we go. Straight out of the box. This is what this wig looks like in a 12-inch. This is a 12-inch in all of her glory. Now get into this. Like I said, I did put a little bit of lace tint. I want my part to be in the middle, so we're gonna scoot her over just a little razzle dazzle. But this right here is a look all in itself. I don't have to do anything extra to this wig if I don't want to. Now, what I will say is I will do a little bit of extra because y'all know if you're coming over here, you know I got to show you the extra. We're gonna see all about what we can do with this wig. I don't have any mousse on me because I am out of town, still working, but out of town. So I don't have any mousse with me, but I do have a curly gel that we are going to put on this nice, beautiful wig and see how she turns out because we are going to wet her to see what the real curls are looking like outside of this wig. Now I will say, get into that. I will say that I do believe that if you do need to shampoo this wig, you can definitely do so without having to remove your braids. So that is definitely a plus for me when it comes to this wig. Let's get down to business. Now I'm not going to be wetting my boho braids just yet. So I am going to move those out of the way because I just want to focus on the loose hair that's in it for right now. So move that, twist this around just a little razzle dazzle and clip her to the top of my head until I deal with this. So y'all already know, grab a towel. And before we take this adventure too far, we are going to brush these current beautiful curls out. I do this to every curly wig that I have. I brush the curls that they give me out just to see what I would get as a real potential, because you know the wig is all balled up in the box and stuff. Sometimes our curls can get a little smashed up. Now I will say we do have a little bit of shedding, which is normal. The wig isn't going bald, so we're not going to freak out, but there is some shedding in this wig. This wig is already pre-cut for us, so if you don't like the way that it is cut, you can recut it yourself, shape it up just a little bit more. But all in all, I must say it's real soft for it to be the color that it is. So now I'm just gonna take this off so I can wet it. Because I don't have a spray bottle, I'm going to have to actually fully saturate the wig in the actual bowl of water. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm going ahead and wetting it up just to see what these curls are giving. And y'all don't freak out, the cords aren't in the way, okay? So yes, wet the wig up, brush her out while she's getting wet. So any of that extra stray shedding can be removed from this wig. And I will say this wig takes a lot to get wet. So if you're using a spray bottle, prepare yourself. Y'all see my comb just fell out? See, those are removable. I should have took those out before I actually wet the wig. But now after you have wet your wig fully, you are going to take your towel and just scrunch it up a little bit before you put it back on your head, just like this. So this is the curls that you get while the wig is wet. Putting the wig back on. This is why I say always flip your wig inside out, because when you try to pull it on like that, you will pull your whole cap back, literally. And it gets a little frustrating. So just flip it inside out, then pull it back up so you see what you are getting. Then you start to brush through just a little bit. So I was gonna add a little bit of gel to this, but because the hair is so fine and so soft, and because of the color, I'm not gonna do that, because I don't want this wig to stay with the wet look. That's not the desired look that I do have for this wig. So I think this wig is meant to be a little bit more wild and free, not all uniform and cutesy and demure, which it still can be that, but I think this is meant to be a little bit more messy than uniform and clean. So I'm just gonna let this air dry. I may blow dry it a little bit just to see what we get. Blow dry it on cool because the hot air will make it go straight. But this is what the back is looking like after we have wet it the way that we've wet it. And when I say this is fully saturated, this wig is fully saturated, as you saw in that last clip. So now at this point, I'm going to take my braids back down, and I am going to wet those too, but I'm gonna do that a little bit differently from the way I wet the original, the loose hair within the wig. I'm just going to wet the boho curls just like this with my hands. And that does give you a little bit of shedding too, and that's okay. Just do it on both sides. Wet it on both sides. And be very careful how you pull the boho braids, because those can easily come out. You don't want that. One or two is fine, but then when you start losing a whole lot, then you lose the boho braid portion of it, and then you just have braids, no boho in your braids. So yeah, be careful as you're wetting this. That's why I pulled it into a ponytail to get it out the way while I brushed the back and got that situated. So just keep that in mind when you are going through and brushing and putting mousse in. Make sure you move your boho curls or your boho braids, this part, out of the way. So this is what it looks like when it has been all wet and we are letting it semi-dry. It's not all the way dry. We aren't putting any product on this at all, okay? No product. 12 inches. This is what it's giving you. This is what the scalp is giving. Oh, I mean lace, my bad. This is what the lace is giving. All of this. This is just really, really, really cute. Really fun, really playful, really convenient. If you need your hair done, you don't have time to get it done, you're looking for a cute little edgy style or just something quick and different, this is the one. This is it. Especially if you're looking for some color, style, and a curl. So for the most part, she is dry. I have given you the good, the bad, and the everything in between. So if you like this wig will be in my description box as well as my comment section. Soft, beautiful, flowy, little bit of a style. If that's what you're looking for, click that link down below. Use my coupon code Tanishia to save a coin, because we like to save a coin over here. That's it. That is all for me. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.